Chapter 31. The Blast. The blast was impressive. For a moment, Francie stood in shocked stillness. When the smoke cleared, there, bright against the dark sky, was the dime-sized moon, and at her feet some bit of glimmer, as if a piece of the moon had broken off and landed there. But it was nothing so romantic as that. It was a handgun. She reached down and picked it up. Through the misty fog, she thought she saw an angel, which was really strange since she did not believe in angels. It was, of course, Freddie, who had climbed down or been blown down from her perch on the dozer and now stood a few feet from her, her wind-blown hair backlit by the headlights, her tattered clothes wafting around her like shredded wings. She was so pale as to be almost translucent and looked so fragile that Francie thought her bones would snap in a stiff breeze. Freddie glanced at the gun in Francie's hand. Francie felt the weight of it on her palm, but she didn't raise it, didn't level it at the other woman. Over the years, it had occurred to Francie that her mother had been perhaps a very bad person who had done very bad things, and maybe that was why nobody would ever tell Francie anything about her. She had pondered the implications of that. If her mother had been a thief or a murderer, did that mean Francie was doomed to repeat her sins? And was it possible that this person in front of her now, this person who had committed despicable crimes, was in fact her mother? It was remote, but it was possible. Earlier in the evening, there had been a few moments when Francie had even wished it to be true. She and Freddie stared at one another for a long moment. Some kind of recognition passed between them. Francie felt it and shuddered. She glanced away for a moment, distracted by the yelping dog and a half-dozen flashlight beams, and noticed for the first time the ghostly winking of fireflies along the edge of the forest. That was how fireflies tried to find each other, she remembered, by sending slow, blinking signals in the dark. When Francie looked back, Freddie was gone.